Looking for an easy way to boost your immune system? Let's make this flexible and delicious broccoli and dill soup. Hey, I'm Chef Kyle from Kyle's Creations, here to make simple and healthy recipes for everyday living. If you're new now and you love to get creative with Kyle's Creations, click that subscribe button and let's get started. Right here I have 3 heads of broccoli. We're just going to rapidly boil this in some hot water. I have a medium to large pot filled halfway with water, and we're just going to add some salt, a good amount of salt to that. We're going to bring this up to a boil before adding the broccoli. So with broccoli, you can see broccoli's dark green. That's what you want to look for. You want to make sure that it's packed tightly together, as you can see here. When the leaves start to branch out, it tends to mean that the broccoli's older. So you want to look for a young, bright, dark green broccoli. That means more nutrients and also better flavor. So broccoli is actually in season now, which is perfect. And now what I'm going to do is just going to cut the florets off, turning this about one sweep. We've chopped up the broccoli, because really we're going to only rapidly boil this for about four minutes. So my estimate is we could make at least 4 to 6 bowls of soup. Best part about this is you don't have to buy any vegetable broth. We are literally making a vegetable broth. That is the perfect time to throw in all the broccoli. Quickly get that in. And I got a timer going for 4 minutes. Right here I have 3 leeks, and I have some cold water here. So after we chop this up, soak the leeks that are already cut in the cold water to remove any dirt. So you don't have to take out the inside part, but I always like to, because it's more bitter, less sweet than the outside part of the leeks. And we don't have to go on a fine chop. We don't have to fine chop these leeks, because it's all going to get blended together. But we are going to saute these leeks, so remove any dirt or debris that's hidden in there, and that will just fall to the bottom. Okay, while that's doing its thing, 3 garlic cloves are going to be used for the soup base, and another clove is going to be for something we're going to do at the end to give this broccoli soup a nice crunch topping. We're going to use some sourdough bread to make some croutons. It's going to be lovely. Just do a rough chop on this. Garlic and ginger is going to cook at the same time. That could just be all added together. So do like ½ inch of ginger, good for digestion, and just peel that with the back of the spoon. It's much easier than using a knife, and also safer. And give that a rough chop. Separate pan, I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. Okay, leeks are going in. That sizzle. A lot of water in there, so I just turned up the heat. Let this sweat and cook down. A couple minutes on that. See how now there's like a little bit of a give? Needs about another 1 to 2 minutes. Breaks apart very easily in one cut, no resistance. That's ready. Everybody usually dumps their broccoli water or vegetable broth water, but we're not doing that because we're not going to waste any of this good flavor. Simply save that water, and we're going to use that to blend with the broccoli and the other vegetables. Rinse this with some cold water. I don't want this to cook any more than it's already been. Okay, bay leaf's going in. Throw that in. Add a little bit of white pepper to this. 1/4 teaspoon. Add the garlic and ginger. Take some of that broth, broccoli broth. And carefully add it to my blender. Now take the broccoli. I'm going to fill it up. I think we're going to blend this in 2 batches. And now we're going to fill it up about halfway. halfway with liquid. So take a little bit of dill. Start with half a teaspoon, or half a tablespoon actually. Add some coconut milk. Look at that consistency. I think this is the perfect pourable consistency. If you want it looser, add more liquid. If you want it thicker, add less. But I think this is actually the perfect pourable consistency. Look at that. Just imagine that pouring into a bowl. Beautiful. All right, very last step. Sourdough bread. Right in there. I have this 1 clove of garlic. Just smash it. Coat it in some extra virgin olive oil. Of course, some salt on medium heat. Throw the bread in with the garlic. It's getting nice and toasted. Capers going in. These are rinsed and dried capers. Saute that until the sourdough bread has a little bit of color on there. Shut this off. Throw some fresh dill on there. Next best thing, we're going to use some orange zest. I didn't want to go any further on the croutons because the capers will start to burn. Grate a little bit of fresh nutmeg on there. Add a quick stir. Pour this right in the center. Let that settle. Okay. Take a few croutons. Put the capers. Extra fancy for a date night or party. A little bit of shine with some extra virgin olive oil. Click that subscribe button and let's get started. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm reminded of 2 other soup recipes that I've made in the past. One is a caramelized onion and cabbage stew with chicken meatballs. Yes, I add some protein to make this even more filling and hearty and wonderful and also flavorful. And the second soup I'd like to plug is a 20-minute mushroom soup. It's also a blended soup. I have different variations of different soups that you guys can check out after you check out these couple of other videos. Stay tuned for my next episode.